God says, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am, this is God now, I'm making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. And in order for that to happen, firstly, we have to forget the past. Forget the past. Forget the former things. And here's how. Do not dwell on the past.
How long are you going to stay stuck wishing it had been different? But we stay holding on to the past. I think there's 3 reasons. Number 1 is I think it's because we wished we could have changed it. We just dreamed it would be different. Here's what I believe the word of the Lord is for you. It's time to move on.
What are you still holding on to? What is it that you are unwilling to let go of?
You don't know how much future you've got. What's gone is gone. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Some of you have had divorces. Some of you have probably had bankruptcies. Some of you have had terrible things happen in the past. But what's gone is gone. It's in the past. And to spend your time focusing on the past is to spend the only thing that you've got, and that's what's right here, right now, because the sand never stops running. This is all we've got. And to spend your time now thinking of what happened there is making absolute certain that the future is going to be the same as the past. All you got is now. Let the dead bury the dead. Let it go. I don't care how bad it was, let it go. Stop looking back on your life and worrying about the things which have already occurred and which you can no longer alter. You cannot go back and change it, since you cannot let it go. I don't care how justified you may feel in holding a resentment. It's a dumb game. Ray Stanford used to tell me it was like throwing dust into a strong wind at someone else. You know where the dust is going to end up. Let's not look back in anger. Let's quit thinking in reverse, nor forward in fear, but around us in awareness. Life is either a series of endings or a series of beginnings. If you're looking back, it's a series of endings. Look ahead. Something great is coming.
What I want you to understand is that endings can be new beginnings. I want you to catch that. That these endings are really new beginnings. Because what's happening in the text is that what God is about to do is that God is about to do a new thing. I want you to understand that no matter when endings happen in our life, that you serve a God that can use whatever ending you've gone through to be the birthplace of something new in your life.
I don't dishonor my past. I don't hate my past. I don't curse my past. I just don't let my past have the authority that the God of my future has. I remember it, but I don't let it it's not in control. I can learn from my past, but I can't be mastered by my past. My past can be a teacher, but it cannot be my master. You got to forget the past. You want to take ground this year? You're going to have to forget the past. You want to move forward? You got to forget the past. You want to see what God has for you today? You got to forget the past. And secondly, you have to embrace the present. You have to embrace it. God said, I'm making a way in the wilderness. So here's the tension. It is so easy to glamorize what was and fantasize about what will be that we ignore the work of today. The change of my past and the strength of my future are directly connected to what I do today.
Do not look back. And we can glance back to remember the faithfulness and the goodness of God. But looking back, we're not there. We're here. And God's with us here. So maybe it's time to stop looking back. Some of us are not getting over offenses and bitterness and hurt and division and anger and disappointment and discouragement because we keep looking back. We keep rehearsing. We keep ruminating. So I wonder whether today it's time to stop looking back and stop longing and to start looking forward. God is in it all because He's doing a new thing and He's forging a new wineskin. And He says, I make rivers in the desert. Things sprout out. God's in the business of making a way where there is no way. God is in the business of fulfilling His purpose and His promise. And so while He's doing a new thing, let's not keep longing for the old thing. I want to encourage you to prioritize your future over your past.
Not an old thing again, but a brand new thing. See, that's why we miss it. God's doing a new thing, and we think He's going to bring back an old thing. And the reason we can't see it is because we're looking for an old thing. God's going to bring back that person, or God's going to bring back that opportunity, or God's going to bring back that thing. And God's going, no, I'm not doing an old thing again. See, when I say God's doing a new thing, it sets me free from being obsessed with what should have been or what could have been. And it opens my heart to the possibility of what could be now. Stop chasing what should have been. Stop chasing what might have been. So it's not another chance to do an old thing again. It's a brand new start to do something today. It's not repeating history. It's not going to the past. But it's embracing what God can do today in your marriage, in your business, in your finances, in your faith, in your dream, whatever it might be. Don't try to recreate what was.
Don't bring a failure from yesterday into today. If one dream dies, get back up and dream another dream. Quit reliving mistakes you've made, things that you wish you would have done different, wondering why it didn't work out. You may have done your best, given it your all, but it didn't succeed. Accept it as God's plan and move on. God is asking us, how long are you going to mourn over what you've lost? How long are you going to be discouraged over who hurt you and what you didn't get and the boss that wasn't fair?
Come out of that pity party and come out of living in the past. It's time to get away from where you've been parked all your life. It's time to go and do something that is amazing with your life.
If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. How many times have we as people allowed God to get us through something, get us beyond something, get us over something, get us through something, and then even after its completion, we sit there and we dwell on it and we dwell on it to the point where it becomes an anchor around our neck and we can't move on because we just won't let it go. It's done. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. Stop harboring on the past. Stop hanging on to every time you fail. Stop hanging on to every time you slipped up and messed up. Stop hanging on to every time you didn't get it right. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody messes up. Everybody don't get it right. Everybody's struggling with something. It's way more important where you're going than where you've been.
You may have made a lot of mistakes. You have a lot of regrets. You blew your marriage. Didn't raise your children right. But you can't do anything about yesterday. This is a new day. There are new victories, new opportunities, new relationships. Quit living in what was and come over into what is. Right now, there is freedom for you. Right now, there are new beginnings, joy, peace, victory. And crying over what happened yesterday doesn't bring freedom. Living in regrets of what you could have been, what you should have done, doesn't do anything productive. It's time to drop it and move forward.
One of the ways the enemy tries to mess all of us up is to get us to push rewind when God is saying go forward. What God is doing is always ahead of you, never behind you.
God is going to make available to you the power to move forward because He's got yet promises for your future. And just because you had an unfair past does not mean you have to have an unfair future. You're going to break through.
If your mind is always in yesterday, you're going to move in that direction. Paul said it this way in Philippians, I focus all of my energies on this one thing, forgetting what lies behind and reaching forward to what lies ahead. He knew if we went through life carrying negative baggage, we would miss our destiny.
Where was Paul's attention? What was he focused on? He stayed focused on what's next. He was focusing on what lied ahead. Even though he had experienced great victories and great lows in his life, he was not focused on the great victories of the past. He was not focused on the hard seasons of yesterday. He was focused on what's next. One of the ways that you and I can overcome and can win the struggle against negative thoughts is by looking ahead, is by focusing our attention not on the problem that we're going through and not on the pain and the suffering of our yesterday, but instead to look up and know that there's still something good that is in front of us. To stay focused on what's next. Stay focused on what's next. What does Paul say? He says, I press on to take hold of it.
So he said, here's what he's saying. We're pursuing a goal and we're reaching to what's ahead. And this is very important that you have something ahead of you. Stop circling back and going back to something in your past. I can't try to go back and deal with something in my past. Let that go. Goodbye. That's gone. I'm moving ahead. I'm going to what's in front of me. Where God wants you to go is ahead of you, not behind you. Stop going back.
You have a great life in front of you. But your great life is in front of you. It's not behind you. What you did back there ain't got nothing to do with what God got for you. What you did back there was learn the lessons to get you to where you are at this particular moment right here. But what God got for you, do you know, man, that you can actually mess your life completely up? You can jack it all the way up and you can turn around and get it right. Do you understand that? Do you understand that you could have had a baby out of wedlock and still be all right? Do you know that you can be divorced multiple times and still be okay? Do you understand that you cannot have a degree and still be just fine? Everybody tripping through something. Everybody, I don't care who you are, you're going through something. But if you got God, you can make it. I'm just trying to tell you, man, God is really with you.
If you're going to move forward, you're going to have to trust that God is a keeper of his promises. I love that promise. I'll never leave you nor forsake you. It's a promise that no matter what the future may hold, I'm going to hold you through the entire future. It's a promise that God is with you. That you don't serve a God that abandons you when things get hard or abandons you when things are difficult. No, he is with you every step and moment of your journey. He's with you right now. He's going to be with you tomorrow. He'll be with you next week. He'll be with you next year. He is with you.